How's it going, everyone? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jechnician, the Lonely Hermit, and today, ladies and gentlemen, it's episode 18 of our Pokemon Sun and Moon Shinylocke Soul Link with our Soul Link partner, Jech. It's over there.
Hi guys.
Today, I think I'm probably gonna be taking on the Vikavolt. I think Jech will catch up, and he's really not that far behind. No. But we'll likely be taking on and getting our Electrium Z, however it's pronounced, whatever. But before we get into all that, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. If you're subscribed, be sure to leave a like on the video. Of course, check out Jech and all his socials down in the description down below. And our solo series, he's got Resident Evil and Emerald, and I have off-centered on my camera. I have Black 2 and the EBL roundups. Be sure to get involved with the Elite Battle League. Check out all the coaches and all that good stuff. We have weekly roundups.
Yes.
Weekly.
Yes.
It's kind of in the name. And also, if we had Twitch subscribers, we have a couple incentives. I'll be doing a Why Baby only run on YouTube, live on YouTube, which also means the return of streams to YouTube, Pokemon streams. And also merch. It's already ready. Store's ready and everything's good to go. Nice. Once we hit the subs, it'll be all released and good to go for all of you out there. But today, we said it last episode, we're picking up right where we left off. We said it last episode, we touched on gens 1 through 4. Hopefully you guys left your opinions on those generations in the comments down below. No fighting. This episode, we're going to be going over gens 5 through 8, which I feel like are a little more loaded. Oh, yeah. I feel like these 4 generations are a little more controversial, and have sparked a lot of heated debate.
Yes, they did.
In the community. Especially, I mean, the most recent one, Gen 7 sparked a lot, Gen 6 sparked a lot, and Gen 5 certainly sparked a lot as well. So arguably these are the more controversial generations. I don't think it's arguable. I think these are the most controversial generations, the final 4. But starting with the one that I'm currently doing, and I know the one Jech loves, Gen 5. Obviously we have Black and White and Black and White 2, the only generation that has sequels. Yeah. The only generation that has sequels, no remakes, sequels. To the series. A continuation. And the thing that I love most about that is the fact that, in my opinion, Black and White 2 doesn't even feel like Black and White that much. It still feels like familiar. It still feels like, obviously, because you're in the same region, it still feels like Unova. But at the same time, it feels unique. Yeah. And it feels like a whole new experience, and I think that's what I appreciated. And the fact that they haven't done sequels since is really annoying, because I feel like they could have done a lot. I know maybe it might have gotten old, I don't know, but in my opinion, sequels just felt like the way to go. And it started in Gen 5. I personally love Gen 5. Probably my favorite generation. Definitely top 2 for sure. I really love those games. I think they have a good amount of challenge. They have probably the best story in all of Pokemon, and are just enjoyable every single playthrough. I mean, Black 2 is I don't even know how many time I've played through Black and White 2, because those games are just incredibly fun. They have a lot of replayability. Is the Pokédex the greatest? I feel like is the question. On first glance, maybe not to you. But when you actually use the Pokemon, they're not bad, and I think you come to start to like them more, because I feel like a lot of people will point out the garbage pile, and to people who point that out, I'll point out muck. To people who point out a chandelier, I will always point to the Pokeball and the upside down Pokeball. Because Gen 5 was had the biggest Pokedex. It still has the biggest Pokedex.
Well, it's because I'm pretty sure it was like a full Pokedex of brand new mons. There weren't like additions.
I think that's what was more impressive to me as well.
And like you were saying, the first thing of all, the continuation was so impressive to me, because obviously we did have like Platinum before that, and we had like Emerald, and they were basically the same game. You had the same protagonist, whatever you
and
took
Crystal and Yellow.
Yeah. So you had the same protagonist. It was the same story. You just had a little things of different. You take Black and White 2 compared to Black and White. You have a different protagonist. You have different rivals. You have a different playthrough of the region, because there are some places that you don't go the same route. I thought that was so cool. Even if you were going at the same location, the same town, something felt different. You know, going through the sewers, going to
Opelousas City.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Do you remember how it looks compared from black and white to black and white? Yeah. It's not even the same. No, it's awesome.
It's awesome. Going to the tournament. Going to the tournament, even if it
Dude, the PWT was my favorite, like one of my favorite parts of the
game. It's so cool. It is so cool. Yeah. The mons, maybe not to everybody, maybe because there's a lot of mons, like Josh said, the pile of garbage. There's muck. There's there are a lot of mods that I've seen in other generations that if you want to consider, like, oh yeah, Garbador, blah, blah. Okay, don't get me started on Love Disc that I'm looking at right now. Like, what the heck is this? What the heck is this? Sunkern? Sunkern?
That was one thing that kind of annoyed me though, as well, is that Alomomola should have, Love Disc should have evolved into Alomomola.
100%. But
besides that,
to continue on what I was saying, just a feel of it, the storyline. Storyline is top tier for me for Pokemon. And I've already expressed my love for the storyline with N and everything. And it was such a different... It was not like you were actually playing just against a evil team. You were playing against like a opposite protagonist on the other side that did not know what to do. Like who to choose or what was right. And I just felt that was just... That's awesome. And in Black and White too, you see how that... Like the story changes. It's so crazy. So yeah, Gen 5... Top tier for me, my favorite generation. I'll put it up against anything right now. Even Sun as Sword and Shield, Gen 5 tops that for me. No argument for me there.
So with the Pokédex, I mean, like there's 156 Pokemon, I think. I know it's not a whole lot more than you keep getting. This is funny watching you, by the way.
Why am I dying to this?
You trash talked it.
Apparently, he just got like a Hakai boost or something. I don't know. Jesus.
But
it's doing fine.
The Pokédex, I believe there's 156 because I think it was that there weren't that many more than in Kanto. But the point is 156 original Pokemon. And you could say, I mean, they tried something different. I'll say the starters aren't my favorite. I'm not big fans of I'm not a big fan of the Gen 5 starters. They'd probably be, if we were doing starters, they'd probably be in my bottom half, I'm not gonna lie. But I can appreciate that they tried doing something different in the Pokédex and with all the different Pokemon. But I just really enjoy it. The characters are good. The story is great. Everything about it is just fun.
Phenomenal.
And I think that's what I love.
Yeah. And you said this as well. You said this as well right before we jump. The replayability. For me, and for you as well. I can play this right now. I've been wanting to jump into Black and White again, and I've played through that game so many times. But I still love to play. Like right now, like we were talking about it, and I want to jump back into a new Let's Play of it. You know, it's just so fun. The replayability is great compared to other generations for Pokemon. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, but moving on, we have Generation 6, which aesthetically is very pleasing. The music is pretty good. Arguably the best champion theme.
Yeah.
Definitely probably top 2.
Yeah, top 2 for me.
Easily is one of the most fitting champion themes as well. Because it just feels like regal and very elegant.
Elegant, that's
but also ferocious.
I feel for that team, like you said, elegant. It feels like you're actually in a royal castle, a real royal castle, fighting like the queen. Like it's just so it's so it immerse you in such a good feeling. But like you said, there's I guess you could call it ferocious, but there's an intense feeling to it because it just it gets you like, oh yeah, it's on, baby, it is on, you know. So I agree with that. Top two for me as well for champion teams.
But there's a couple faults, a couple pretty big faults. The difficulty is non-existent. It's an incredibly easy game. I mean, really easy. Like by the time you get to Elite Four, you're probably over leveled over them, over the champion without even trying really. At least that was my experience.
Well, especially if you cared for your mons and you gave it like poppins and stuff, then you're surviving every hit, you're dodging every hit, you like your attacks are getting crits or like high rolls all the time. Just extremely easy.
Even and also, in my opinion, the games are hard. Like by the way, when we're talking about this, I can assume that you're the same. We're talking about base game, because when you factor in randomizers, any game realistically can be fun. We're talking about base game, not randomized. In my opinion, X and Y have the least replayability out of a lot of these games. I've tried, and I can't ever get past the first gym or the second gym because the pacing in the game is really rough. At certain points, you get to the first gym kind of like this, kind of regular pace you would, and then there's that long stretch between Viola and Grant, where you just don't fight anyone important. It's just this long stretch that you have to go through. And Carlos actually recently finished X. It took him like 2 months to finish that game because he was just over it at so many points that he just kind of had to put the game down. Was just like, I'm kind of over it. But it got to a point where he was like, he got to Wolfric and he was like, I just like, I'm here, I just gotta finish this game. And I totally understand that, because it can be really difficult staying motivated, I guess, to finish the game. Base game, I think the replayability is pretty tough. The Pokédex is not bad. I'll give it that. Carlos's Pokédex is actually pretty solid. The grass type starter is the worst one, but in my opinion, but the rest of the Pokédex is pretty solid. It introduced a pretty interesting pseudo, another dragon, but
I do agree with that.
But pretty good pseudo. Nice looking pseudo, as weird as it is. I think it should have been water dragon, in my opinion. But and then it comes to story. The story is interesting.
I
guess.
I agree pretty much with everything you just said. I think like the biggest thing for me for Kalos was because of its aesthetic for the first time for a 3DS game for Pokemon. I loved it. Story for me it's abysmal. It's not that much of a fun story for me. I thought it was cool that you had a huge cast of rivals, but they don't do anything. They fight you here and there, and that's about it. The only person that you really see a lot was Serena and whatever the other girl's name is. I completely forgot what her name is.
Shauna?
I think that's what it is.
I'm pretty sure it's Shauna.
Shauna, yeah. And even at that, to me, like, I don't like the story at all. The anime, not going to the games, but the anime was phenomenal. But the game, it's so boring. It's so Pokédex as well. I liked the Pokédex. There's a lot of mons that I really liked. The starters, to me, to be completely frank, the starters are like my least favorite starters of any generation.
Really?
Yeah, I like, okay, Greninja's cool. Ash Greninja was cool. I think he's overrated, so I like using unique mons that people don't use a lot, and so I never really use Greninja at all. I think he's strong and stuff, but I just don't like using him. Delphox, I don't like Delphox. I don't like.
I actually really like Delphox.
I don't know. I like him or her, like whatever you wanna get, if it's a female or a male, but oh, actually, let me do this here.
This guy. Well, quick update. I have a totem Tornadus on my screen. I didn't pay attention to what stat got raised. I'm guessing maybe physical, maybe special.
Okay.
Careful. This is gonna be fun.
Be very careful. Oh my god, that was a. Oh my god. Oh. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage.
Oh
my.
We're gonna use air cutter again.
Oh. What would? Okay, what level? Well, is it level 25? Level 29?
29. Yeah.
What does?
It's got extra sensory, air cutter, revenge, and bite.
Oh wow, that move pool is pretty good as well.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Ooh,
that is not the best. And you have that Zwilus right on the side that does a mean bite.
Yeah. The problem is I can't get a hit right now.
I know. I was looking at that because, like, the second they hit you, it does so much damage that you're just in a healing. Because, oh my
and nothing resists.
God. Oh no. Okay, that's...
I'm probably gonna have to sack someone off.
I know. I can see that. Because you're in a healing... You're like... You can trust... No, because every move that he has is... Wait, but he's just pure flying, so if he can run out of... What was it, air cutter that he's using? That has a lot of PP.
Yeah.
That has like 25 PP.
Oh yeah, 25.
Jesus. Yeah, you're in you're in a position where you would need to heal stall, but like eventually they're gonna get a crit. Maybe not, but they might. You know, it's
I think air cutter is a high crit ratio.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to think of your other mons. I don't think anything does resist or can do anything better than if it got Gastrodon down like that. I have a hard time believing that. Wait, is air cutter physical?
Special.
Special, right? Oh, and that. So Gastrodon is better on the special side, and it still did that much damage to Gastrodon. Jesus. Or is it better in physical?
No, it's almost mixed. To be honest, it's pretty even.
Jesus.
My best bet would be to bring in Rito, but I need to heal it. This is the problem because I can't just bring it in.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose these two. So it's either Sam or Hat. So it's either Scizor or Rosalia. Because, I mean, I can heal, but the problem is I only have 14 hyper potions.
I really put a lot of work in Rosalia, but it's if we're gonna lose a pair, I think Vileplume is gonna be very useful for you in the long run.
I love my defense.
I think Vileplume would be more useful to you than a Hitmonlee.
Yeah.
And to me, Rosalia, I don't know if I'm gonna ever even get a Roserade. And right now I have 2 grass types on my team, so it's just like, you know, I don't really... I like Rosalia. I really like Roserade as well, but it's like, it's not really beneficial for me right now. So if we're gonna sack off a team member, I guess... it's just, if you switch into Hitmonlee right now, you won't be able to heal anything. So you'll have to jump...
Yeah, but I can bring in Rito and I can heal and see if Rito can take a hit.
Yeah.
That's...
Well, yeah, I guess,
Because the only other option would be to kill Zwilus. I don't know if I outspeed Tornadus with Glalie, because Glalie is really fast. Because then I could just kill his Zwilus and hope for a better secondary mon.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to outspeed it.
No, Thundurus is really, Tornadus is really fast. Thundurus and Tornadus, even Landorus are pretty fast.
hate these ones.
Oh my god.
I hate
yeah.
going against them in those locks.
Yeah, especially tornadoes.
No, for me it's Landers. I hate Landers.
Really? Well, I know Landers is really, especially when they're in their other forms. They're what's it called again?
Therian forms?
Yeah. I love their aesthetic. I gotta get a Gardevoir because I'm not waiting until I get.
Yeah.
You know what Gardevoir is right now?
What?
You heard the term trap, right? In anime.
Yeah.
My Gardevoir is a trap. Boys beware, and girls, because my Gardevoir is beautiful. Let's see what his ability is. I have iron bars. Okay, that's not that bad. And my special attack is so high.
I don't care about the anime.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, the best bet is just to sack off, Zoya.
Doesn't Silver gets boosted?
What?
Oh, all of its stats are boosted.
What? Is it all its
Yeah.
stats? Oh my god, that's terrible.
That's for every trial from here on out.
Jesus.
Alright, bye Sam.
Bye.
Hopefully you can eat one.
Yeah, I think.
Crunch won't do anything to you, but
Yeah.
Air
but-
Slash will probably kill
Oh
you.
yeah, Air Slash kills 100%. It might go for something else. It might go for like revenge because.
Wireless outsped. It did go for revenge. Wireless outsped.
Yes, it survives. It survives one shot at least. I can't believe Wireless outsped. Is it because?
So I can either get. No, I shouldn't. I mean, I could fake out Tornadus. I can fake out, right? Because it's my first turn with Hitmonlee.
Get chip damage, yeah, and then you can.
Yeah,
you
and
can
then
heal.
I can take a hit from his wireless
Yeah.
unless it crits.
Yeah. I think getting a little bit of damage
So-
is the best play here.
Any chip down. It headbutted. You're such a jerk. Oh, good job, Sam. Good job, Sam. I'm proud of you. I'm sorry you gotta die, but you did well
Yeah.
in your final moments.
I'm finding cool.
How much does Rito need? Can I use a super potion? Or do I have to use a? Okay, I can use a super potion.
Polaris is so cool. No, seriously though, he's so cool though. I love. He's so different from anything, and I remember in Black and White 2 when you meet him, he's just so different. So different. Well, at least Gardevoir will be able to take a hit better. But that is the tie stamp for episode 18. This will be at 23 minutes.
Actually, I can put this thing to sleep.
Yeah?
I can put this thing to sleep.
Yeah. Because Crunch is going to be neutral on you, so it's not, like, it's not super effective.
Oh my god, that's not what I needed you to miss.
Oh no.
And it lowered my defense. No.
Yeah, we're losing 2 team members.
You have to.
Oh no, this is so not good. Okay, you need to decide before I jump into this battle. What? Oh, shiny Jumpluff. I didn't know it was pink. So cute. Okay, so what else are we sacking? I wish Glalie would have Blizzard. Or something like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No. That lower defense was annoying. Hat.
Scizor?
Nope. I think I actually might get wiped.
I think so as well.
Because that tornado is all stats boosted.
Well, yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, well, let's hear.
That's why I said.
Yeah, well, serious fight then. What the heck? Yeah, I think you're getting wiped.
Yeah, because
And there's nothing you can do. You're in yeah, because it does have revenge as well.
but it's not smart. It's not smart. Not smart. I need Zwilus.
And a defense.
Oh my god, nah. This is just horrible luck.
Yeah.
And that's like 1 out of every 3 crunches. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, I actually took a revenge. with defense lowered. That was weird.
Your mons are just don't want this lock to end. They're like, come on, John, come on.
Speed. No, that's why I say the genies are lock enders, because they're rough. They hit very hard and they outspeed you most of the time. I don't know what I'm hoping for here.
Yeah.
Dude, he does not want to die. He does not want to die.
So bad. Lately, you put in so
Imagine if Roar would have worked and it kicked me out of the battle. I actually would have been happy.
That would have been so cool.
Because the only other option we have is, I mean, we still have Pokemon in the box.
Yeah.
It gets a crit.
And I need to switch out again.
Yeah. It's freaking. I mean,
yeah,
I'm not gonna get priority, but
you know, if we do continue, we still lost the block, though. It's like it's not actually a win if we do win at the end of the day.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just not even gonna bother healing because it's just no point. Here, let's waste everything on Yeet. You got this.
Yeah. Well, I don't like. Yeah. I still have Scizor, so.
Quick Claw. The Quick Claw came on.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well. Yeah.
So what are we gonna do?
I don't know, man. I haven't been in this position for a long time. Yeah, I don't know. Usually, if it would have been a versus, that would have been just considered a win for whoever was still alive, and the other one would have probably continued with the mons of the blocks. But because it's a Soul Link, then it's considered we both wiped out.
Yeah, everyone knows that.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to play out the thing in my mind. I'm just like, okay, what do we do? Because right now, no matter what, it's just we lost. So, like, I don't know. We're already. We still have like half the game to do. I was gonna say we can re-randomize, but we already.
Oh, we're not restarting.
Yeah, we're already at like episode 18, so it's just like we can't restart now.
I don't lose. No.
Okay, miss.
No, there's nothing I could have done in that situation.
No, not really. No.
All stats boosted. Tornadus. I didn't have a proper counter. Honestly, if I would have led with, had I known, if I would have led with Glalie, I could have at least gotten a hit off.
Yeah.
But there's no chance. And also, it's wireless.
Yeah, if it would have
SOS is like one of the worst things that could have gone.
If it would have been a mon that lowered your defense every time that it hit you, pretty much, because
it kept lowering my defense.
Yeah. It was just a really big unfortunate of events. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's almost the end of the episode anyways. There's like 2 minutes left. So I guess.
Yeah, but we need to let the people know. Is this the finale or is this?
Well, what do you?
I'll leave it up to you because you're the one that seems to be more competitive.
Well, like. No,
I'm looking at a Jolteon, I'm looking at a Whirlipede, I'm looking at Vanilluxe Landon, I'm looking at not Grumpig. Well, Grumpig, I guess. It's got Zen mode though.
I mean,
I'm looking at a Seismitoad.
No, yeah, we have good mons in the block. The only thing in my mind is just like we lost. It's not considered actually a win, so it's just like. You know, we can continue, and we'll see how the people like it or not. If they don't want us to continue afterwards, and just say like, "Yeah, well, you guys still lost." I mean, we don't need to continue after that. But if I still want to finish the game, but it's just, you know, I don't know, man. I haven't been in this position for a long time, so like, usually if I lose a lot,
except when you lost a three-way.
Yeah, but I conceded at that point. I raised the white flag. Right now, I'm just like, it sucks. I don't know.
Or this episode never happened. Ooh. And I'll just get everyone to level 40 next episode.
Okay, I'm just gonna end the recording.
And you saw nothing.
No. No. I don't know, man. I guess we can continue, see what the reactions are and stuff, because we still have a lot of good mons in the box. I still have my Mac Mortar. I still
Well,
have
go check your PC.
Well, I know I have my Mac Mortar. That's for sure. And we have so many new encounters to get still, so actually, let me just speed this up because the Kui just mortar mouth here just keeps on talking.
I mean, hindsight's 2020, guys. I had no idea who was gonna start with.
No, well, that was completely not your fault because it's not like you could do anything at that point, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I know. If we're continuing, I'm putting Seizure on the team, 100%.
I mean, I'll take Grumpig
Because that's a great water type for me. I love its shiny and its abilities. Not.
Sorry, this is probably gonna be like cut.
Oh yeah.
Weird. Just bear with us. You know what? You know what?
What?
Let's make this a little bit of a longer episode. Right now it's probably gonna be about 31 because I probably cut out like all of that. We have our teams built, but I think what we could do right now is do like a super cut. Let's get like 3 encounters.
Okay.
Or 2 encounters at least, something like that.
Let's just put Mag Mortar and Kecleon in a team for now because all my other mons are very low level and won't survive if I start getting.
I don't know how high level my Kecleon is. Honestly, I probably won't even show the reactions or us getting them.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to trust us.
Yeah.
We'll show you guys the mons we get. We'll get 2 or 3.
Yeah, tree at least.
3. We'll get 3. So we'll be back with those 3 encounters. Again, a little bit longer episode, sorry, but we'll be right back. All right. We are currently at 1 hour and 13 minutes. And after doing a lot of talking, a lot of discussions, we're going to roll with this team. We got some really good encounters. I said no reactions, but you guys probably saw it. The one that's not on the team is Absol and Manaphy. My Absol has weak armor, which is garbage, and he's got a Manaphy, which...
Power construction.
Yeah. But more importantly, probably the best pair we have right now is
Ampharos?
what would be an Ampharos and Cobalion.
Yes.
Hopefully, Ampharos does not end up with a bad ability, but as long as it's got like neutral or it's not negative, that's the point. So for now, that's what it's looking like. The other new pair we got was a very solid one, Serena and Snorlax.
Yep.
It's a very solid pair. And then the rest we're rolling with Wart the Palpitoad is linked with Noah the Aegislash, Stripe the Blitzel with actually Tree the Sudowoodo.
I forgot that actually Tree.
Pog the Vanillix with Sevi the Magearna, and Raiden the Whirlipede with Sophie the Gyarados. So that's the team we're gonna rock with next week. We'll be back. But if we do, I think if we do wet out again, that's it.
Yeah.
You know, that's that. I'll do my best against Tornadus. I got 3 counters. I'm gonna try. I really am, but I apologize. It's a tough totem. I'm probably gonna super overlevel like 35 just to make sure, because it boosts all its stats. And like I mentioned, the genies are Nuzlocke enders. They are really tough Pokemon to go against, especially when they get that boost. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. We're gonna grind up like crazy over this the course of this week before we pick up next episode. And yeah, sorry we lost, but it is what it is. We got new encounters, we got a new team, and like I said, that's gonna be that.
Yes.
For this very eventful episode. We didn't get to finish our discussion, so we'll probably get back to that next time we start recording if we remember. Let us know down below your guys' opinions on Gen 5 through 8, and maybe also let us know what team you think we should rock with. You think it'd be better if a couple other mons were on the team. But for the 3rd time, that's gonna be it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Go check out Jech's socials in the descriptions. In the description down below is YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. My YouTube, Twitter, my YouTube news right there. Twitter, Instagram, everything, Twitch, all that good stuff is down below, alongside the playlist link for this series. Jech, do you have anything left to say?
It's unfortunate, but we will be back next week, so hopefully you guys are still excited for next episode on my channel on Wednesday, and we're gonna do our best to try to overcome this obstacle called a totem Tornadus.
Yeah, all stats boosted. Totem tornadoes.
Don't forget.
But of course, if you guys enjoyed the video, oh wait, no, that's not how my outro goes. How's my outro go? Of course. Oh, be sure to share social story, friends, family. Sorry, we've been literally been sitting here for half an hour, and I've just been like, I found my shinies like pretty quick. Jech struggled with Cobalion, obviously, because it's a Cobalion. So I was sat here for a while, and my brain kind of melted. It's hot in here as well. And of course, be sure to share social story, friends, family, everyone you know. Let the people know Lonely Hermit Jechnician is where it's at. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.